So this is the front of the new catalogue. Isn't it absolutely lovely? I think it's it's a very retro feel to it. But I do love the idea of sitting outside in the garden, a group of friends, stamping together after having a meal together. I think that would just be a lovely way to spend an evening. What do you think? Let me know if you agree that that would be a nice way to spend the evening together. Okay, so this is the new annual catalogue. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? I do like it. So let's start opening it. And you can see this catalogue is not going to just be your catalogue, i.e. a list of things that you can purchase. It's also going to be your inspiration book, an idea book, because there's a lot more than just a catalogue. So you can see here, you've got your table of contents that goes through the 3 different areas we have: step-by-step crafting, quick and easy options, and creativity your way. And then the index. Index is going to be really important, and I'll come back to that in a minute. So, step-by-step crafting. Here you can see again some friends having fun with a kit. I love kits. We've had 2 new kits come out today. Do check them out. One is hollyhocks, which I'm very excited to see. Some lovely kits. We have some lovely kits, and I do like them. They're so easy to take with you. So if you're going away for a holiday, or if you're going, camping or something, and you want to do a little bit of crafting while you're away, or even if you're going to the doctors and you're wanting to space the hospital and you're sitting there waiting for someone, you can do a little bit of crafting, and it's so much fun. So here you can see some of our kits. This kit's made up, and this one has been really fun. That's just come out recently in the last month, and it's actually a honeycomb, little 3D images that you can put, like here, honeycomb little balloons on your cards, which I think is so cute. And then you've got this one that's just recently come out as well, which has all these little doggies and kitty cats called By My Side. Really fun. And I have to say, this is how I started crafting. Not maybe doing paper craft, but with my grandmother and my mother. When I was a very little kid, I learned to sew and I learned to knit, and it was doing with my granny. That's how I learned as well. I think it's a great way to show people how to craft. And look at all this inspiration here. As you can see, this is some of our ephemera packs that we're going to come to in a minute. Okay, this I love. This is the top 10 crafting essentials. You've got your scissors, glue, dimensionals, ink pads, blocks, stamps, maybe something to cut with, some blank card bases, something to clean up with, and of course, hopefully a demonstrator like myself showing you the way. Okay, so moving on quickly. I'm really excited about this page, and this is our ephemera packs. We've never had ephemera packs before, and there are 4 of them here, saying something for everything, fully flowering, labels and layers. And there's also a stamp set, and there's also some pre-cut, pre-printed cards and envelopes that you can see here. And I'm going to move quickly past this, but I'm going to demo some of these later on so you can see some of these in action. And this is what I meant by inspiration and idea book. Look at all of that. Isn't that lovely? So nice to see. Lots of inspiration for colours. And this is also one of my favourite pages, page 22, at the very bottom. And it's very easy to miss this. But here at the bottom you can see is what we call in the business sketches. And basically these are all different designs for card fronts. And you can see here all different ways you can use your pattern paper, different shapes, different elements on your cards to really spark inspiration. And here you can see some of it again in our different colour families, the subtles, the brights, regals and the neutrals. And then we get on to some stamps. I know a friend of mine who will love this little penguin here. And this is what I meant by, again, lots of inspiration here. Memory and more cards, I'll be using some of those later. And here we start with some pattern paper here. Now, this pattern paper is a bit different from our normal pattern paper in that there is only 6 sheets, 1 each of 3 double-sided designs, and then 1 each of 3 single designs. And these 3 single designs are cut aparts. So if none of you can see here, these ones here, all of these different elements are there that you can fussy cut, or you can maybe use a scan and cut or something like that to cut it out. And you can see here how they've been used beautifully on all these projects that I'm really excited about getting that and doing some fussy cutting. Okay, creativity your way. And I wanted to show you this page because I looked at it and I thought, I wish, look how clean and organised her crafting space is. I really wish mine looked like that. There's not a hope in Hades it will ever do, but it's just a lovely inspiration. And I did like all her cardstock here in rainbow order. That just, I don't know about you, it just looks so pretty. I could just sit and stare at that, no problem. Okay, so we're going to move on quickly to what I call some of our sweets. And these are usually having a stamp set, a die, paper and some embellishments, etc. And quite often in the catalogue you'll find there are QR codes, like this one here. And these codes you can scan with your phone and it will take you straight to this product in the online shop. So you've got the Mediterranean blooms with all these delicious oranges and lemons. Take to the Sky, very apt for Lincolnshire being an RAF county. Here you've got some of these lovely old planes and you've got the clouds and you've also got the paper. Very apt if you have somebody who's in the RAF or in the armed forces generally. To the Market, again very apt for Lincolnshire. We are a rural county, and you very much will find lots of fruit and veg being grown in the fields around Lincolnshire. Wildly flowering. I don't know about you, but I've been very much enjoying all the lovely spring flowers this year. So you've got this, and you've got some lovely dies. I do like these shaped dies here. Full of Life. This is one I've definitely got because I just couldn't resist this paper. It is so happy and jolly and full of life, you know. And then you've got some lovely sentiments here. So excited for you. Thank you for being a love you, miss you, happy birthday. And then you've got the matching dies. Lily Pond. I was so happy to see this because I just love these ducks. There are two-step stamping, so you can layer up the ducks with the different parts, the different beak and feet and body, etc. And I love seeing in the ponds the ducks, Mr. and Mrs. Mallard and the little baby ducklings, and it just made me happy to see that. Thoughtful Wishes. Again, lovely set, some lovely glimmer paper as part of this suite. And if I've bought any of this was available as a pre-order, and you'll find I did put in the group a link to my pre-order haul videos, and you'll be able to see in more detail some of these items there. The Country Woods collection. You've got two stamp sets here, birdhouses and flowers, and some lovely wood grain paper, and some more muted little lacy paper. This one's called Country Lace, and this is Country Wood. Unbound Beauty. This is a beautiful collection. Again, you've got some lovely glimmer paper, some new dots in the ink colours, lovely stamps, and absolutely glorious designer series paper, pattern paper. Now, if you did get a catalogue from me, you'll have had a little notebook, and it's been covered in paper from this collection. Layers of Beauty. Here we've got some lovely Layers of Beauty, and I can actually show you a few samples as I go along. I forgot about that, but I will show you here a sample of this stamp set in a card. As you can see, there we are. And this paper is the Country Lace that we just looked at before. Really, really pretty. And then this one here, this is one of our layering stamp sets, or layering stencils. So you've got a stencil, layering stencil, so 5 stencils, a stamp set and dies. And this is what you can make. Isn't that pretty? You just layer up the different colours. It is super easy to do. You don't have to be an amazing colorist or painter or colorer in any way. Any fool can do this. So if I can do it, you definitely can do it. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's one I've done like that. And let me see, I think I've got a second one I can show you. Yes, I do. And here's a second one that I've got that I can show you. Isn't it beautiful? Really, really happy to see those, and absolutely glorious ones. Okay, moving on here, we're going to go to some bundles quickly. And one thing I wanted to mention with these two bundles here, you've got Labelled with Love, Keeping Tabs. You can choose your bundle, so you can have a stamp set and a punch, or stamp set and the matching dies. It's up to you. And then quickly moving on, we've got some lovely fishy stuff here, seascapes called Friendly Fins, Hearts and Hugs, pocket thoughts, and I love these little pockets. Here we've got, this will actually create some of these pinwheels, or whatever they're called. They're not called pinwheels, rosettes, that's it. Cutest onesie, attention shoppers. Now I know some people saw this and saw the shopping trolley and thought, what the hell could you do with a shopping trolley? That's not going to look like much on a card, but you can actually do quite a bit with a shopping trolley, I should tell you. And I'm going to show you here. This is one of these with a shopping trolley, and I don't think it turned out that badly at all. I've used some Wink of Stella here on the frame to give it a real shine, and then another one using the same stamp set, but I'd filled it with gift bags instead of flowers, and I think those two came out rather cute, if I do say so myself. Hi Anne, nice to see you, thank you. You do have a catalogue. I've posted one to you, so it should be there when you get back home. You should have a new catalogue and a goodie bag with you, Anne, when you get home. I hope you're having a lovely time in Spain. Okay, Bistro Burger, this is a Father's Day set. It says it does sing to me and it doesn't sing to me. I didn't get it yet. I think I'm going to reserve judgment and see what some other people, talented artists, come up with in regard to that. Tuned in. Butterflies. Can you ever say no to some butterflies? Definitely, I got this. You have butterflies, 4 different butterflies, and you also have extra dies for your butterflies as well here. So you've got some die cut shapes that aren't stamped as well. Spotlight on Nature. Now I want to mention for these dies here, these circle dies, each of these is a nested set. So there's 4, 4 and 4. So you've got 12 dies actually here. Yeah, she's fine. She's okay. Shocking along. Not too bad. It was wet here, but we've actually had a really nice day today and yesterday here in Lincoln. It's been really nice and sunny and really feels like, you know, summer or spring could actually appear for once. The fields might get a chance to dry out. Lovely as a Tree. Now, I did get this one. This is called Loveliest Tree, and it reminds me of a stamp I got when I first joined Stampin' Up. When was that now? That was back in 2012, so what's that, 12 years ago now. And this is what I've got to show you. It's this lovely sunset silhouette card using this, excuse me, using this one here. So there we go. Let me know, Anne, as well, if you'd like me to come and demo any of this stuff to your craft group. If you want to give me the details, I could come and demo some of this lovely new stuff to them that they could see, because it really is gorgeous. Okay, we go on to Inspiring Snapdragons, some seaside wishes. So if you're into your seaside with your different sea animals and shells and whatever else, that's for you. More and more bundles here. These are stamps, mainly stamps and dies. You can see some that have carried over. Enduring Beauty, Flower Cart, Hot Air Balloon, the Ice Cream Set. Tons of them here. We've even got some more Christmas stuff that have carried over as well. And then we're going to move on to what's called some of our necessities. So we've got our blocks. And here we've got some lovely countryside scenes. I wanted to show you this because I'm a huge Formula 1 fan. And I just love this here with the racing car. And you can see how you can build up your car. And you've got your cup and your little flag and everything. So cute. And here we've got this set that's called Under the Moon. And you can make this a daytime set or an evening set. Here are our background stamps. Got this lovely new leaf stamp. Some lovely sentiments. You are a shining light. You are beautiful. Make today amazing. I always love the sentiments that I've come up with. And here you've got all of our lovely, what do you call this stuff? Storage. Some nice big sets like thank you. So here, this is all sorts of thanks. some of our designer series paper and cardstock. And you can see here all of our holiday or celebrate stamps. I've got this, I just couldn't resist this. Look at this. This little one playing with a teddy bear, taking his, excuse me, putting a plaster on and listening to his heartbeat. He's so cute. Thank you, Anne, that'd be lovely. I used to do this when I was a kid, because I was in hospital on and off when I was from age 3 right through my childhood growing up, and I used to do this with my teddy bear. And they used to do this in hospital as well. They used to use dollies to teach us how and what was going to happen during an operation, and it was just so cute. So I loved that. Some more, if you're into your aliens or aeroplanes and all sorts. This wedding season is nearly upon us, and here you've got some beautiful stamps to make some lovely wedding invitations. Save the date. Wanted to mention this page about metallics, because we've got not just gold foil sheet, but we've got silver foil sheet back in the catalogue. I am so happy. Okay, ribbons. Here is your page of ribbons. If you're into ribbons and you love your ribbons and all your embellishments here, you've got sequins and jewels and pearls and gems and all sorts. Some lovely colours. And all your adhesives, the more the merrier. You've got your glues and all your dimensional adhesives, your foam sheets, everything. And now I wanted to move on to these pages because I like these. These are what I call the technique pages. So the first one here is watercolour techniques. And look at this artwork here, these pairs. Absolutely gorgeous. And then it shows you as well what you need to do, something like this, where you would have your watercolour paper, your stays on ink and your stays on cleaner. But if you're doing watercolour, you always need to use an ink that is waterproof. So stays on is waterproof, it won't run when you add water. Excuse me. The reason why we always try and advise to use watercolour paper is that it will hold the water better than our normal basic white. Basic white, if it gets too wet, it will start to peel and pill, and it just won't stand up to too much water. But watercolour paper is much stronger. It is made to take water, and it will always give you a much better impression than just normal cardstock. So you can see you've got your water painters, or you could use your watercolour pencils, your spritzers, your pastels, and it's just showing all the different techniques that you can use and how you can achieve some of these gorgeous, gorgeous images. So that's watercolour, and this is called Get Moving. So these are all interactive things. You can use your bone folder to make fun fold cards. You can use your trimmer as well to make fun fold cards. You can use like a punch to make cards where you've got sliding elements. Here's all about shaker cards. You've got your window sheet, things to put in your shaker card and such like. And do look out for the QR codes as you go through the catalogue, because they will help you to really make the most use of the catalogue. Here you've got masking, and I have to say I love the set here. Look at this. Here with his banjo, his violin or his fiddle, and his little can't remember the word for this at the moment, it's just gone from my head, tambourine around the wood stuff. And this is one of my favourite cards in the catalogue, is this one here. You've got the little badger playing his tambourine, this one playing the wolf with his banjo, and this one maybe a fox or something with his tambourine with his fiddle. Excuse me. Just delightful. And it shows you here how you can set up the scene using masking paper. So as I said to you, it's not just about a book of things to buy, it's about a book of ideas. Okay. Texture, using embossing powder, using your pastes. Here's all about your embossing folders. There are some lovely new embossing folders. Your ink blending. And this has to be my favourite page in the whole catalogue. It's this beautiful colour wheel, look at it. So you've got here all the colours, the Stampin' Up! Colours. And on the inside you've got how they fit into colour theory. So your red, your red orange, your yellow orange, yellow, and going round. And for no other reason, it just looks beautiful, but it's going to be so helpful to you when you're wanting to put colours together and match colours up. Do apologise, I've been filming today and my voice is totally going. And here as well, how you can put colours together: monochromatic, complementary, analogous, and triadic. Triadic is like what I would call here is your primary colours, your red, your yellow, and your blue. Here you've got complementary, which usually means colours on the opposite ends of the colour wheel. So for example, if you saw here, you've got real red, on opposite roughly is shaded spruce, and they complement each other because they're on opposite sides of the colour wheel, which is why they are Christmas colours used so often, because they make each other pop, they make each other really stand out and say, look at me. Complementary colours, so that's complementary. Monochromatic tends to be colours that are together on the colour wheel, and analogous is 3 colours that are together on the colour wheel as opposed to just maybe 2. And then you've got your triadic. Those are colours that are evenly spaced out around your colour wheel. So like your primaries, you've got your red, your blue and your yellow. And I tend to always use, for my primary colours, I always tend to use Real Red, Azure Afternoon and Daffodil Delight. Here are our colour collections. All the beautiful different colours. And then I want to take you one last time to the back here, the index. Very useful piece here. Every product is listed in this index. It's not just the dies are here, the stamps are here. Every die in the catalogue is listed here. Every pattern paper is listed. Every stamp set is listed. Colouring tools, embellishments, everything is listed here. So if you're looking for a specific paper, you can find it here. It's a really, really, really great index. So that is the new colour. That is the new Stampin' Up! Catalogue. So let me set that aside for a second, if I can, and show you the new in colours. So every year we have 5 new in colours. And this year we've got Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, and Pretty in Pink. What do you think of those? Aren't they just gorgeous together? Don't you think? I think so anyway. Really, really pretty. Look at that. So, so pretty. Okay. And I'm going to show you the cardstock as well, because sometimes it looks different. I know the camera doesn't always show things properly. You've got Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash and Shy Shamrock. So you've got the lovely, lovely colours there. Absolutely gorgeous. As I said to somebody recently, they remind me of ice cream. Italian gelato. For some reason it just reminds me of spring and summer and ice cream and all things happy. So I'm going to also show you some of the pattern paper quickly from the in colours. So these are the new in colours, and you can see here some of our pattern papers. There you go, you can see some of that, all that gorgeousness. You can see I've been using it already. If you are coming to May Card Club, online Card Club, and remember booking closes for that this Friday, we will be using some of these lovely new in colours in Card Club. So if you want to book onto that, just hop onto my website and you'll find all the booking details there, or you can send me an email as well. I can put the links in the description box for you. So every month we have an online card club in this Facebook group, and we make 4 projects, usually 3 cards and and a 3D item. And this year, this month, we're going to be using all new stuff from the new catalogue. So if you want to join us, please do. And I'll put the website, there you go, into the comments so you can have a look and see. Okay, so let's have a look at, as I said to you at the beginning, we have some new embellishment packs and memory and more cards, and we're going to have a look at those in more detail. Now I've put mine into some stamp cases, as you can see, and here this one is saying something. So this is all sentiments, as you can see here. Really, really beautiful die cut sentiments, as you can see. And I thought we'd make a card together quickly. So I'm going to get a card base out. Now I'm going to use some of our memory and more cards to look for a background for my cards. And you've got some lovely, lovely cards here. This looks nice, I think. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll use that one for now. It's a nice plain background. We'll need to cut it down a little bit to fit on our card, but we could use that. So this is the Thoughtful Journey, and these are your memory more cards. You've got the 4x3 cards, which are those, and then you've got here these 6x4 cards, which are here as well, as you can see. So this is the Thoughtful Journey, and this actually coordinates back to this beautiful designer series paper, also called Thoughtful Journey. And you can see here, maybe we'll use some of this. We'll see if we can find something and we'll go with it. So let's set that aside. Let's have a look for a focal image. So I think we're going to go for something for everything. Let's have a look in here and see if we can find something nice for our focal image. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Got a little wreath and a camera, and you get 2 sheets of each. This is a frame here. You've got a little cowboy, some balloons, and a hot air balloon. Let's see what this would look like. No. Let's go for a floral image, maybe. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look. Maybe we can use that side as a bit more neutral. And then we can put a nice floral image on the front. Let's have a look. Aren't these beautiful, these florals? Just so pretty. Let's see. I could have that. I love this one, don't you? Really, really pretty. What about this one here? Now, let's have a look and see. Maybe I need a different back. Where's my paper gone? I put it away. Let's have a look at our backgrounds here, what we could use. Oh, I've just seen one. And use that as my background rather. I'll sort that out later. Let's have a look. Yeah, that one looked lovely. And let's see. I think that looks nice as well. Let's cut this down and start to put something together. What do you say? Okay, so I'm going to cut this to my standard mat, which is 10 centimeters by 14.35 centimeters. And let's see what we have here. I'm going to stick this down here. That'll look nice. And let's just use some Tombow for speed. I do love this colour. I think this is Lost Lagoon. So pretty. There we go. And then let's look for a sentiment as well. That's not going to work. We could have congrats. We could have hello. Let's see. Let's take out this hello. Let's be a little careful with some of them. It can be delicate. So then we can have our sentiment there. Yeah, let's do that. Easy way to make quick and simple cards. As I said, you've got the sentiment one, you've got labels. I go through these in a lot of detail in my haul video, which is linked here in the group. So let's stick this up on some dimensionals, I think. Just give it a little oomph. There we go. So you remember that top 10? It was Tombow and dimensionals. Well, here we go. We're keeping to it. Okay. And take the backings off. Always a nuisance, but we'll put our image somewhere like that. And then we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of here. And I'm going to use some tweezers just to hold my image, because it is delicate and I don't want to ruin it in any way. So I'm just going to put a little amount. It says me putting a big splotch on. Oh well. That is what my silicate mat is there for. And we can get rid of most of that on the mat, and this will just wipe off, and then we can just put this down wherever we want it, like that. Okay, and then maybe add a few embellishments. Let's have a look here. These are our adhesive back pearl trio. So I think I'm just going to put a few around like that. And then, as I said, that's the beauty of our embellishment packs. Quick and easy cards. So I hope you agree and like that. So that's the card you made. So that is my launch done pretty much. I've shown you everything I wanted to show you. If you don't have a copy of this catalogue and you want one, then just go onto my website, it's linked, and click on the contact me button and you will find the link to that. And I can send one out to you straight away, that's no problem. Those are the wonderful new in colours. So if you've got any questions, any queries, I'm here. Just to let you know, I post regularly onto YouTube 3 times a week, so do check out my YouTube channel, Crafting with Ashee, and please do subscribe for lots of information, lots of inspiration and demonstrations. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye.